What's up, guys? Today I'm here at Grandview Primary Care Sports Medicine Institute. Today I'll be going through a bunch of tests, showing you guys behind the scenes look at what a professional athlete needs for training, preparation, recovery. Come along.
First, we're gonna do the resting metabolic rate test. First, are you fasted?
Yes.
Okay, so you're gonna breathe through this tube. It's gonna tell us how many calories you burn just laying in bed. I will be back in about 12 minutes. Let's see, so your predicted, which is typical, is about 1941, and you were at like 26, 28, so you can eat a lot of food. I'm assuming you still work out a lot.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Hoodie stays on or off?
You can keep it on if you want to. Actually, go ahead and take it off because I want to make sure your whole body gets into this rectangle if possible.
Kind of cold in here.
Yeah, we get a lot of the crew in here too.
Oh, really?
Okay, so go ahead and lay back and I'll position you.
I don't know how tall guys fit in this.
They don't. I had someone that was like 6'9" yesterday. His feet were sticking out.
Damn.
Are you able to stay like that for 6 minutes?
Yes.
Okay, because your whole body's in there, so that should give us the best result. I'm gonna start it. I don't think your hair's sticking out, but we'll see. Yeah, we're good. Okay. We're good to get up whenever you're ready. Bones are looking phenomenal.
Cool. I like to hear that.
So you'll start with your mouth on this piece. Some people stand, some people sit. It's completely up to you. You have to breathe out for at least 6 seconds. So I will count you down and tell you when you can stop. You'll take in the deep breath, and then you're gonna like come from the lungs. So it's gonna be like,
Okay.
like that kind of noise, okay? Perfect. Ready, set, go. Keep going, keep going. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, how was that?
That's tough. I don't think I blew anything out.
Perfect. Keep going, keep going. 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, that one didn't take.
Oh.
Keep going, keep going. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that was better. That was 71.
71.
Okay. One more good one.
Okay.
You got this.
Got me excited. I thought I was done.
Okay, keep going, keep going. 3, 4, 5, 6. Almost over.
Still the same thing.
We have a few 71, so I think we'll be okay.
At least I'm consistent.
Yeah. So 7 stages total. Most people make it into stage 3, maybe a little bit into 4, sometimes stage 5. Each stage is going to be 3 minutes long. Every 3 minutes it will go up in incline and it'll go up in speed. We're gonna start out painfully slow, okay? First stage, 3 minutes long, 10% incline, and you're gonna be at, I believe, 1.7 miles per hour. So very slow.
Not as easy as I thought.
Yeah, it's pretty hard. That's why most people don't make it. Alright, here we go, swing dog. You let me know when you are or can't go any longer, okay?
Thank you.
Done? Okay. Want to recover yet? Good job.
Oh, thank God.
So was it the mask or a little bit of both? Like
It was, at one point I felt like I couldn't breathe. So like my throat, there was like phlegm in my throat.
Yeah.
I was like trying to breathe in through my nose and I was plugged. So I just felt very, like you said, claustrophobic.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
my vision started going blurry. I was like, oh, I'm done.
You had a good VO too, it looked like, so.
How's it going, man?
How you doing?
Good to see you. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was really cool going through all the tests and everything. And
Awesome.
but yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the results right now.
Well, I love it. Yeah, so this test is called your resting metabolic rate. That's the test you did where you had that tube in your mouth for like 10 or 12 minutes.
Yep.
Probably drool
That was
all over
horrible,
yourself.
yep.
Probably the worst thing you did. That device is called an indirect calorimeter. And what it does by measuring the gases you breathe in and out can calculate exactly how many calories you burned during that session. And because you didn't have caffeine and you didn't eat and you didn't work out, it should be an accurate representation of what you're burning at rest. You can use that data if you want to, one, to figure out how many calories you should be eating to maintain, or if you have a goal to either add weight, muscle weight, or lose weight or body fat, you can use that to make a plan of action. So you're not just kind of blindly stabbing away.
Yeah.
Okay, so then this is the DEXA body comp that we did. So the DEXA is the gold standard, really. It's one of the most accurate, if not the most accurate, but it also tells you where your muscle mass is located. And whether right versus left and upper versus lower and some things like that. Also measures your visceral body fat, which isn't going to be a big deal on you, but it's a big deal for other people who might have a risk for diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, heart disease, stuff like that. It's also notoriously stingy. Like the body fat percentage you get back is going to be higher than what you would get at other methods. This number is usually about 6% higher. But what I can tell you is 14% is really, really good. To put that in comparison, bodybuilders, when they step on stage at the Arnold Classic, like the lowest we've ever measured is like 6.8.
Oh.
And a lot of them are 7 or even 8% on the day they step on stage. This is the weight of your bones. It's not how dense they are. It's how much that your bones would weigh if we put them all on a scale. And your bones weigh 7.6 pounds. Doesn't sound like much, but that's what I would expect for a guy your size. In your case, a 180 plus pound dude who can then go do all these things, squat, deadlift, run around on 7.6 pounds of bone and support. And it's like, that is a hell of a good design. You know, we could never replicate that if we tried like some lightweight alloy. We wouldn't come close to that, you know. And you have 148.8 pounds of lean. And of that, some of it's muscle and some of it's other stuff. We don't know exactly what, but I do know if that goes up by a pound or down by a pound, that's going to be muscle gained or muscle lost. So, okay, then we can look at regions and see whether you're asymmetrical or not. So if we look at your arms combined, you have 21.2 pounds of lean mass there. But look right versus left. You have 11.2 pounds of muscle on your right arm and only 10.5 on your left.
Makes sense. I mean, I use my right arm a lot more for facing off, and it's the weight of the stick as I'm shooting and passing, right? So definitely makes sense there.
Sometimes we see athletic specific stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, I had a Major League Baseball pitcher that had 4 pounds more muscle on his throwing arm, which was obscene. Like, that's an obscene difference.
That is crazy.
Right? Okay, so this is what I wanted to ask you about. This was the breathing test we did.
Yeah, I did it like 5 or 6 times, and I couldn't get above like 0.71 or something, or whatever it was, 71.
I think it's okay.
Okay.
Because the 2 numbers that I'm looking at show that your lungs have the appropriate amount of elasticity and that they have the appropriate amount of size. So I don't think there's anything to worry about. I think that's normal. Okay, this next part was the VO2 max part. The concept is, as we're exercising and we're increasing our exertional levels, we need more and more oxygen to power our body to do that. So as your heart and lungs, your cardiorespiratory system sees that you have a bigger demand, it increases its supply of oxygen to meet those needs until it gets to the point where it can't make any more. And that's called when you hit your anaerobic threshold. So when you hit your anaerobic threshold, you don't have enough oxygen to keep doing what you're doing. So you switch over to anaerobic metabolism and your cells start to make metabolic waste product. Some of it's acid, some of it's other things like that. but they make the cell itself inhospitable to continue to fire. And that's when you hit the wall. And you're like, no matter how mentally strong you are, at some point you get to the point where you just can't, your body gives out on you. In general, the higher your VO2 max, the better your cardiovascular conditioning and the better you'll be able to do athletically. Now, the other thing that's important about this is, it measures where you are today, but from the data that we glean from this, we can tell you how to train from a cardiovascular standpoint to increase your VO2 max to the maximum level and to do it efficiently. So you're not spending hours and hours and hours doing it. That's essentially the tests that we did here today.
All right. Thanks, Shawn.
Yeah, great seeing you. Good luck.
If you guys like what you saw today, hit that subscribe button below. More content on the way. Peace.